Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Welcome to another fun Disney day. Looking forward to sharing today's fun adventures with you. Today, so far, we are checking out the Gran Destino Tower. Look at that right there. Oh my gosh. Mike, your first thoughts, initial impressions, what do you think of the food? What do you think of the design of the building? Let's hear it.
Very impressed overall with Gran Destino. It's not, this competitive, in my opinion, with the deluxes like Beach Club, Polynesian, and Contemporary. But the overall feel is fantastic. Very open, yet personal, very modern. And a little bit of the contemporary in there. You got the classic with a lot of tech in there too, with the elevator buttons and everything. I mean, they've done a fantastic job with this resort, even with the number of rooms they have. You take a look at that lobby, you would expect that the lobby would be, 3 times the size that it is, but it's nice, it's close-knit, it does not feel crowded one bit. They did a really, really good job with this. Super impressed. The food, even though it was good, it's not the highest priority for me. Those are my thoughts. What do you think?
I liked the way you said it, right? It's like a tier 2. I'm gonna start with the food, because you know I love food. I like to talk about food. Start with the food. I also rank it as like a tier 2 restaurant, where the food is quite good. Definitely somewhere I'd be happy going, but not my like, oh my gosh, those are like the top 3 restaurants, or the top 5 restaurants at Disney for me. I feel like the price to size ratio of your food is one of the biggest takeaways for me, one of the biggest cons. So the spices and the flavors of the food, absolutely delicious for me with those scallops. But again, it's the portion size to price for me is some of the challenge. The design of the building itself, the artwork inside the building, just sort of the way that it looks and the way that it feels and some of the art that they've built into it, to me, that's absolutely amazing. I love the feel of the Gran Destino Tower. I could see myself spending a lot of time at the Gran Destino Tower, just looking around, enjoying the sights, just getting the feel for what it's like. You know, we haven't tried the coffee. We heard the coffee was super authentic.
Ready to try that.
I need to give that a shot, right? The mosaics, right? There were some murals, mosaics in there. The artwork's just absolutely amazing. And again, we heard that it was very similar to that what you might see in Southeast Spain or something along those lines. And so just that feel and that vibe of Gran Destino Tower, I thought was absolutely incredible. Fantastic. Yeah. The size is something to take a look at as well. It's quite a large, as you mentioned, right? You'd assume the lobby would be much larger with the size of the building. And in reality, the lobby is generally small for the size of the tower with how many rooms I would imagine there are in the hotel. It's really cool. As we were coming out here, there was kind of a roundabout, sort of indoor-outdoor section with like a ovular, circular hallway where you could hear your own voice echoing. I thought that was really interesting too. So again, it's like these minor details. Maybe they're not so minor details. They're big details sometimes, which really make for an outstanding experience that really drops you in the feel of the hotel and of the feel of the culture of the area to which you're experiencing at that hotel, but also an authentic Disney feel, right? And that feeling of absolute comfort and relaxation and separation from the world around you. You feel like you're immersed in that environment, but at the same time, you feel like you're at Disney.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. What about you, Mike? What do you think? Is that a similar feeling that you take away from it? How does it compare to you in terms of the feeling compared to some of the other resorts?
It has its place. It really does. And it's very tough for a new Disney resort to do that, to be honest with you. A lot of these resorts, they pop up and it's great, but if at Disney, they seem to continuously do it extremely well, where it definitely has its spot. When you're ready for that relaxation away from everything, you want that Spanish vibe, this is where you want to come to.
Yeah. And I feel like for me, I feel like it's so different from the rest of the Contemporary Resort. I'm sorry, from the rest of Coronado Springs. Thank you. It's right over here. Coronado Springs is right here, and yet it's such a different feeling to me. It almost feels like to me it feels a lot like a luxury resort, or a luxury feeling, luxury vibe, where it's very, nice artwork, very nice modern feel, and Coronado to me feels a lot more urban almost, where you're a lot more involved in what's going on to the day-to-day, where this is like a removed feeling. So it's again, to me, it's kind of shocking and and amazing to feel that difference between the rest of Coronado and what it's like here at Gran Destino. Yeah. There's a lot more here to see, and I'm looking forward to checking out. There's a new restaurant over there we're going to take a look at momentarily. So we had the opportunity to experience the restaurant upstairs. Toledo, but not the restaurant over here. Looking forward to checking that out. I didn't realize at first, and it's a whole different perspective on it for me, is this lake and being able to see sort of, again, it's more of Coronado, but being able to see Coronado from a whole nother side.
Yes, true.
And, you know, be immersed in that. Again, it feels like a whole different resort to me. It feels like you're in a whole different location. Mike had to point out to me that this is actually, Coronado's right here. This is all still Coronado. Where I thought these were bungalows attached to the tower or something along those lines. So it really is amazing. I would not have envisioned that this was so closely attached to one of the other resorts and hotels.
Absolutely.
What are you looking forward to seeing coming up here, Mike?
I want to see some more parts of Gran Destino, you know, and I really do want to try the coffee and and the other restaurants, definitely. The Three Bridges. Three Bridges is one I'm definitely looking forward to. It's right across the way. We can actually see it right now. But there are other restaurants throughout that I really want to try, and I want to do an in-depth tour of this one. I actually would like to do a staycation here at some point. I think it'd be really cool to actually try it from morning till sundown and see all that Gran Destino has to offer.
Yeah, definitely. It would be a great spot for that sort of thing. I could see spending some time here. Again, being able to check out what the rooms are like, see the rest of the resort. And there is so much to see here. You know, I was talking about this earlier as well. It's like, you can't really, I feel like you'll start to get more and more of the feel. You can't really see it all in just one trip here, if you will.
So true.
One adventure. We'll have to continue to come back and see it from different angles. And as we go to different parts of Coronado, we can see the tower from different perspectives and then be like, oh, look, we didn't check out that area. You know, I was noticing almost like this extension here on our left, which led to the outdoor area, but I didn't take the full circle around that. So that's another thing that I really want to take the time and check out here one of these days, definitely. I want to be able to show you a little bit too, just give you like a view around here. So let me lift this camera up and give you a look around and see what the resort looks like from our angle here behind Gran Destino Tower. But yes, up there, it's a really huge tower, but again, it's not super wide, I feel like. You know, it's really tall, but they managed to keep the profile pretty thin, if you will. Here's that circular prism area I was talking about. You continue to go around. You've got the rest of Coronado out there. There's that new restaurant there right in front of us. And we continue to make our way around to the rest of Coronado and see all the sights there are to offer here. I'm not sure, you know, maybe this is just me, and Mike, you can probably give me some insights on this, but I'm not 100% sure if all of this, like these chairs and this sort of thing that we're currently experiencing, if these were here before. You know, how much of this space was here? You couldn't walk around here at all?
Nope. This all basically ended over by this circular building, and there was a bridge there. That was about it.
Yeah.
It was all connected in a circle, but it was very, very different type of circle. This entire area.
Yeah.
These chairs, that building, this greenery all around, that bridge there, this pathway over here. This is all new.
Yeah.
So.
It really is. It's amazing. And even the trees, they probably had to go in here and add these trees, right?
Well, that's why they all have their braces. They all have their braces still up to make sure that they don't fall over.
Oh, really?
Right. So all these ones back here have the yellow ones too, to make sure that they were just planted recently. They want to make sure they take root properly and don't fall on any guests. Yeah, they do every little part of it.
Yeah, talk about the attention to detail and the amount of effort involved, and they had to plant those trees so intentionally in those locations, right? It goes perfectly around the lake on that side. Right here, it's planted nicely behind a lot of these chairs that we're sitting on. Really, really amazing stuff. Really nice. And a lot of the nature and the greenery that's kind of built into the pavement. Let's take a look at that as well. I'll be able to share that with you. If you look at like right here, the bushes and the trees and the grass that's kind of built into the pavement that we're sitting on. You know, there's trees over here, and there's a bird sun tanning over there. I don't know if you can fully appreciate that. Yep, he's right there. And see these trees over here, being able to sort of see that, and the braces still on those, and how they built that around to make just such a really nice look here, really nice vibe is amazing, I think. And I'm looking forward to continuing to notice more and more of those small details as we go along here. What's been your favorite detail so far?
Favorite detail have been the hidden Mickeys inside the lobby of the Gran Destino Tower.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of fellow guests thought that maybe they wouldn't put any hidden Mickeys in a resort like this, but I am delighted with how many I saw, and I wasn't even looking that hard.
Yeah.
I saw 4 of them in just passing through, and that is shocking, but also fantastic. Very happy about that.
That's so true. I saw them all over the place as well. You know, there's just quite a selection, quite a collection. But what I really liked the most for me was the walls that were, I guess they're almost like murals. They were black panels, if you will, that had red lights glowing through them.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, and there were hidden Mickeys built into those, but the panels themselves and just the artwork done on those was absolutely stunning to me. And such variation. Again, hidden Mickeys built in, but each panel was so different, unique. It's really something to be seen. You know, this is one of the venues I would go out of my way just to take a look at. You know, this is, again, it's a resort, a tower I could see myself making the trek to come see, and just to experience, spend some time out here and enjoy just sort of the day, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fantastic. Thanks for being a part of it with us, everyone. Looking forward to sharing more with you real soon. We're going to take a look around, see the rest of the area, and continue to enjoy more and more fun adventures with you here real soon. Thanks for being a part of it. Looking forward to sharing more with you. If you are not already, feel free, check it out below. If you're interested in seeing more family-friendly fun stuff, consider that subscribe button down there. Let me know what you thought. If you've checked out the Gran Destino so far, leave some comments, let us know what you've thought, or if you're looking forward to seeing it. And until next time,
have a magical day.
And game on. We'll see you real soon. Thanks.